Stop 24 on the Castrol GTX Cup Series brings us to Colorado National Speedway as we're here today for the running of the Mopar Parts Mile High 300 as we're set for 70 laps of racing on this 3/8 mile short track. And if you don't remember this racetrack here, this used to be a old truck series track where actually the closest truck series finish in history happened between Butch Miller and Mike Skinner back in 1995 at a virtual dead heat. So here's the starting. Can we see this kind of a finish today? Well, we'll find out. Here's the starting lineup here. On the pole, it's Charles Sanford in car 03. He's alongside Trent Dunham in car number 1. Charles won this season at Sonoma. Second row, he's Matt McIntyre, who won at Michigan this season. He's alongside car number 59. It is Zachary Fitzwater, who won this season at Talladega. And he also won the first dual race at Louisville. Next row has 18 Nathan Hudson and number 10 Joshua Osborne. Nathan won the season at the 600 at Charlotte. Next row, Mike Becker in 43, who won at Pocono, and Tyler Deaver, who has been second on 2 occasions, has still yet to get a win. Next row, Cole Baker in number 20 and number 69 Keb Shearer. Next row is number 41. It is Taylor Gertis and number 19 Rob Evans. Next row, Jessica Shelton in number 11. She has one of her 3 in-car cameras, along with a car behind her, Levi McIntyre, number 99. But besides Shelton, actually will be car number 22, Dylan Poteet. Next row has Levi McIntyre, number 99. He has her second in-car camera. He's alongside car number 12, Mitchell Collins. Next row has car number 5. It's Phil Parker, number 17, Jesse Turner. Next row down has Mason Wood in 52. And number 91, Jordan Anderson. Next row has 2-time winner season Zach Rogers in car number 6. He's alongside the girl who stunned them all in the Pepsi 400 at Daytona, Kate Anderson in car number 88. Next row down has Cole Deaver in car number 3, the GM Goodwrench Chevrolet. He won the race at New Hampshire. He's alongside our third in-car camera, Kyle Matthews in car number 9, the Meliella Pontiac. He won a season at North Wilkesboro. Next row, Dylan Young in number 2. He won at Homestead this season, and the winner at Bristol and Rockingham this season, Johnny Gardner. Next row, Angel Navarro in 44, and number 4, it is William Brock. Next row down has Cassie Dent in 84, and she's alongside numbers 97, Zach Winkle. Next row has Ty Dent in 76, and he's alongside number 48. It is Jay Jefferson. Actually, he's alongside number 42, Nikki Martinez. Jay Jefferson's outside of the next row, but he's on the outside. Inside of him is Ryan George in number 30. Next row, Seth Cullen, 25, and number 89, Quentin Moore, 3-time winner this season, going from way out back. Next row down has Jake Emerson, 01, and number 39, Keith Batson, the Daytona 500 champion. And starting shotgun field will be car number 70, Kat Batson, and number 8, Matt Haas. So there you see the field lined up for racing here today at the Colorado Speedway, as Charles Sanford leads him down to the start-finish line, or will lead him down to get the green flag. Here's the command to fire the engines here at Colorado Speedway. There you see the field rounding off turn number 2 here as they will see the field rounding through turns number 3 and 4. Pace car duck off on the pit road as the green flag flies and the Mopar Parts Mile High 300 is on. Charles Sanford has the early lead here. In the second position goes Matt McIntyre. Third is Nathan Hudson. Fourth is Trent Dunham. Fifth is now Mike Becker trying to get fifth from Joshua Osborne. And look at this field of cars here. 3 wide back there. Jessica Shelton, Dylan Poteet, and Tyler Deaver. And in fact, look at these cars all strewn all over the place here as Jordan Anderson comes into the pits at number 91. Something that's gone afoul for that number 91 team already. Pole speed for this event here for this 3/8 mile racetrack here, 81 miles per hour. That's slower than what we even saw at Martinsville. As they go through turns number 3 and 4 now here, and look at Angel Navarre. He almost made it 4 wide. That's how wide this track is here. Johnny Gardner looked almost like he was riding the apron of the track here right there, if there was an apron here at the Colorado National Speedway. They'll come off turn number 4 here. Lead by McIntyre. See him in number 99. Trying to battle for position. He's up on the high side behind Dylan Young, Dylan Poteet, and Phil Parker. And now Jordan Anderson comes out on the racetrack right now, and he is pulls up alongside of Keith Batson and Cat Batson. Both are. He pulled out of the pits actually alongside Kate Anderson in number 88 there. Jordan is in 40th position. He is 4 laps down, so something has already gone wrong for him in this race. And 4 wide into turn number 1 on a short track. That's something you would ordinarily never would say. There's still 4 wide on the backstretch here. That's Anderson outside, Quentin Moore, William Brock, and Zach Winkle. Better, this is in the last positions here on this racetrack. Cassie Dent finally backs out and says, screw this, and she's going to go inside of Quentin Moore now for a position, as Anderson, Jordan Anderson that is, just backs out of it. Meantime, Charles Sanford continues to lead this race here over Matt McIntyre, Nathan Hudson, and Trent Dunham. In fact, the front few cars have already smoothed it out here. Nathan, as with Zachary Fitzwater in the 59 car, running in 12. Zachary Fitzwater, or I should say Zach Rogers, is gotten by Cole Deaver for 13th position. Deaver running, well, was 14th. Now Angel Navarro runs 14th at the moment. Deaver's in 15th. 16th is Rob Evans. 17th, Kev Shear. 18th is Dylan Young. 19th is Levi McIntyre. And 20th is, well, actually trying to hang on to 20th is Dylan Poteet. And he's got number 12. That is the car of Mitchell Collins to the low side. Poteet and Seth Cole way up the high side of the racetrack here as Ty Dent now pulls up the back of Poteet's car. Because of this being a short track here at this being the shortest race, one of the shortest tracks on the circuit, though, actually the shortest track on the circuit. They'll run into lap traffic pretty quick here. Fitzwater running in 12th position. 11th is Tyler Deaver. 10th, matching his car number, is Joshua Osborne. Mason Wood, he's made his way through the field nicely, quickly, I should say, in that 52 car. He's in 9th position right now in that G-Field Dodge. Jessica Shelton, she's also made her way through the field quickly. She's in 8th. 7th is Taylor Gertis. 6th is Cole Baker. 5th, I should say, is Becker. Then Dunham in 4th. 3rd is Hudson. 2nd is Matt McIntyre. And leading, as we mentioned, is Charles Sanford. He's about to pull to the back bumper of Jordan Anderson now, number 91, and if you look overhead view, if you somehow would look overhead view of this racetrack, this is going to look like a conveyor. It's going to look like a conveyor belt, almost like you'd have an overhead view of if we were at Bristol. Anderson, or I should say, Sanford's now got pulled past Anderson now, number 91, and he's going to bring. And here comes. See what Matt McIntyre is going to do in the 14 car. McIntyre low side gets past Anderson, but Jordan's going to try to fight back. Bear in mind, Jordan's now 5 laps down in this race here because of earlier problems. And now Charles Sanford pulls up to the back of Kyle Matthews at number 9 as they come off turn number 2. Matthews now trying to keep from getting lapped here. He's in 39th position. Sad to say for Kyle. He came in his race 4th in the points coming in. But now he's going to try to go back to the inside lane and try to make some headway through the field. He's behind Nicky Martinez and the 0-1 car of Jake Emerson. But meantime, battle for the lead happening here. Nathan Hudson goes low, and he'll take the lead from Charles Sanford. Dips down to the low side here as they come off turn number 2. So move Nathan Hudson up to the number 1 spot now as Sanford goes to second position. And now Sanford's dropping back. Trent Dunham goes low. He'll take second place away. Matt McIntyre goes to third spot now. And Dunham just about pulled the back bumper of the 0-1 of Jake Emerson, just about turned him around. And now Dunham's going to try the high side of the racetrack now, see if he can try to make some headway up there to try to surprise Hudson, but we'll see what happens here. Come on, turn number 2. Now Matt McIntyre pulls to the back of Dunham's car for second place. So Charles is dropping back, and now meantime, Dunham, McIntyre, and even Cole Baker in the 20 car, there he is. Well, now there he is in the 20 car. He's in 4th position. Gertis is 5th. Now Sanford's dropped to 6th, and he's now He's now alongside Jessica Shelton in the 11 car. On board with Jessica Shelton in car number 11. And she has the roof cam of the numbers 11 Budweiser Ford. She's up to 6th position now. In the turn number 2, they come here. Baker now pulls back, so has to pull up to the pull alongside and past Nikki Martinez, I should say, in the 42 car. Baker's in 4th position, as we mentioned. McIntyre 3rd, Dunham 2nd, and leading is now Nathan Hudson in number 18. Hudson is 38th in the points coming into this race, and boy, what a pick me up that would be if he should go on to win this race. But we're still 40 laps away from answering that question. We have completed 30 laps now on the books. Up ahead right there is William Brock in 36th position. Matthews, we mentioned, 35th. 34th is Quentin Moore. 33rd is Kate Anderson. 32nd is Zach Winkle. There's Phil Parker in 31st position. Matt Haas running in 30th at the moment. Meantime, battle for second happening here between Trent Dunham and Matt McIntyre. McIntyre up the high side of the racetrack here. Now going inside comes number 20, Cole Baker. Look at his cars going up the track here. Osborne going up the track here. Shelton, Rogers, and Tower Deaver as well too. As Charles Sanford tries to gain back what he lost here in the 0-3 car. He's back to 8th position. Up ahead is Osborne in 7th. Things happening so quick on this racetrack. We talk about laps at Louisville being plenty quick here. Well, laps go by quick here at Colorado as well. Mason Wood running in 10th position. Here, Zachary Fitzwater's in 11th. Now getting past Jessica Shelton, who got kicked up to the high side of the track here. Shelton now running in 12th. She was 6th about a minute ago, and it shows you how things can change on this track here. Kev Shear in 13th. Zach Rogers running 14th. Now Dylan Young tries to go for that spot here. And here comes McIntyre, Levi McIntyre, that is, along with Rob Evans and Angel Navarro and Mitchell Collins in there too. Ty Dent in the 76 car. McIntyre sticking to the low side of the track here and gets by Rogers, and that's for 15th. And now up ahead, Dylan Young in 14th spot as they come through turns off turn number 2. Rogers shoots out like a shot out of a cannon there on Rob Evans. But now Evans goes back down low for position on Rogers. Meantime, Dylan Young trying to get past Jessica Shelton. Young will do so by about a half a car. Shelton fights back on the high side of the racetrack here. Tries to give Young a run for the money here. But let's see what happens off turn number 4. Young takes a spot away. Move him up to 13th. Shelton back to 14th. But Shelton's not done yet. But all of a sudden she gets loose. And now Levi McIntyre pulls up to the back bumper of that car. So we got some battling going on all over the place here at the Colorado National Speedway here. Jake Emerson and Nicky Martinez, neither one of these drivers are on the lead lap. They're 38th and 39th respectively. And now William Broxman put a lap down, so has Seth Cole. Now here comes Nathan Hudson trying to get up underneath Kate Anderson in number 88. And Seth Cole, meantime, trying to unlap himself. Hudson up the high side here. Here comes Cole to the low side. Seth Cole, that is. Jordan Anderson, 91, again, about to be lapped for, let's see how many times that's going to make it. That's going to be the 6th time he's going to be lapped here today. Hudson will get by him, and Seth tries to go up the middle. No can do, and they come off to number 4. 43 laps in the book, or I should say 44 laps in the book, excuse me, and 26 to go. And here comes number 25, Seth Cole to the low side, trying to unlap himself again. Two cars behind Seth, though, is second place runner, Matt McIntyre. Nathan way up the track here. Here comes Seth. He's back on the lead lap for the time being now, but here comes Matt McIntyre. He's closed up in the back bumper of the 4-car William trying to unlap himself. All the while, Matt trying to help himself to the lead. Hudson goes up the track here. Matt does too. And now Trent Dunham pulls to the back of Matt McIntyre's car as McIntyre's up in the back bumper of the 18 car and moves him out of the way. Battle for the lead. Matt McIntyre to the low side. Hudson can't keep his car off the wall. And Matt McIntyre's going to take the lead. 21 laps remaining here at Colorado. Do not go away because we're in for a pretty good battle right now. Hudson back on the outside. Dunham goes low. Whoa! Dunham almost turns Hudson around, and Hudson just about lost it. Come on, turn number 4. Dunham the second. And here comes Cole Baker. Here comes Taylor Gertis. Again, Nicky Martinez not on the lead lap in the 42 car, but she's mixing things up right there with them. Cole Baker up the 3rd spot now. Hudson's dropped the 4th, and now battling with 41 car of Taylor Gertis for that 4th position. Joshua Osborne running in 6th position. 7th is Mike Becker. 8th is Tyler Deaver. 9th is still Mason Wood. And 10th is now Zachary Fitzwater. And now Nathan Hudson trying to find his way back up to the field now again. William Brock and Nicky Martinez are there here. Those two battling for position. That's 37th and 38th. Cassie Dent also a lap down in the 84 car. There's 4th place Taylor Gertis right there. But that's the battle for the lead here. Number 14, Matt McIntyre. Number 1, Trent Dunham. Dunham trying to stay on the low side of the racetrack here if he has any hope of catching Matt McIntyre for position here. But remember, the high side has cost drivers the lead here, including Nathan Hudson. Now 3 wide as McIntyre's now in a sticky situation between Quentin Moore, and Phil Parker. And here comes Dunham. Off turn number 4 here. That completes that number 58. We have 12 to go. Matt McIntyre now tries to find a way to unlap himself now. In number 8 in that car. And now Dunham goes up the high side of the track here. Now Cole Baker and Taylor Gertis both go low on him. McIntyre now laps by Parker and Moore. Parker in 34th position. Quentin Moore in 33rd. 10 to go now. 9 to go this time by as now Matt McIntyre now pulls up behind Kate Anderson in an 88 car, trying to put her a lap down. Fast lap race so far set by Zach Rogers at 82.352 miles an hour. Off turn number 4 here. 8 laps to go. Now McIntyre goes low, trying to get by now Matt moves up high here. Quentin Moore drives it hard off turn number 4. 7 laps to go. Matt knows one little slip though. Now Matt knows, of course, if he keeps running the high side of the track here, Dunham's going to be alongside him, maybe by him. But Dunham does not have many laps to go. We're now down to we'll be down to 5 to go this time by. Just to complete lap number 65. To the start-finish line here, they come here as 1 second the advantage between Matt McIntyre and Trent Dunham, as now Cat Batson gets moved up the track here in the 70 car. And here comes Quentin to the low side. He almost turned the 14 car around. 3 laps to go. Trying to fight off my cat here as well, too. Off turn number 2 here. McIntyre still holds the lead here. 2 laps to go here at Colorado Speedway. McIntyre down low. Dunham tries to get by Quentin Moore, gets by him. Now he's got Cat Batson between him and the 14 car. But Matt McIntyre's going to see the white flag this time by on his way to the second victory of the season. He won at Michigan earlier this season. The white flag waves over car number 14. And it appears Matt McIntyre, if nothing goes wrong, is on his way to victory here as they come through turns number 3 and 4. And it'll be car number 14, the Advanced Auto Parts SKF Ford. Matt McIntyre wins the Mopar Parts Mile High 300 at Colorado. What a performance for the number 14 Advanced Auto Parts SKF Ford. As Matt McIntyre goes to victory lane here today. So 24 races are in the books. Matt McIntyre is your winner. Trent Dunham second. Third will go to Cole Baker. Fourth will be Nathan Hudson. Fifth, Tyler Deaver. 6th, Joshua Osborne. 7th will go to Mike Becker. 8th to Zachary Fitzwater. 9th, Taylor Gertis. And Mason Wood comes home in 10th position here. 11th will go to Kev Shearer. Charles Sanford, who led for the early portion of the race, comes home 12th. 13th will be Dylan Young. 14th, Jessica Shelton. 15th, Mitchell Collins. 16th will go to Levi McIntyre. 17th, Rob Evans. 18th, Jay Jefferson. 19th will go to Zach Rogers, and 20th will be Johnny Gardner, as that completes the top 20. Jesse Turner 21st, 22nd Ty Dent 23rd, Keith Batson, Dylan Poteet 24th, Cole Deaver 25th, Kyle Matthews moved up to 26th in the final running order. Zach Winkle 27th, 28th. We'll go to Ryan George 29th, Angel Navarro. Seth Cole comes home 30th, and Kate Anderson was the last car on the lead lap, finishing 31st. Rest of the finishing order, there were a lap or more down. Excuse me. Kat Batson, Quentin Moore, Nicky Martinez, Phil Parker, Matt Haas, Cassie Dent, Jake Emerson, William Brock, and Jordan Anderson was 8 laps down. So 31 cars overall finishing on the lead lap. An average speed of almost 81 miles an hour, 80.819 to be exact. Caution free on a 3/8 mile racetrack. Now, that's something I never thought I would say, and especially considering the fact I ran the AI rather high here too at the Colorado Speedway. So this track looks like it might be a track that could stay on the series next season possibly, and maybe for future series I do as well. So this track here running has been has been excellent here today. But a big win for Matt McIntyre, his second victory of the season. He won at Michigan. Now he wins here today at the Colorado National Speedway. If you like what you see here, be sure to subscribe to the NNSCRA Sports and Gaming channel. We got everything on this channel. We got in-our races, we got gaming videos, we got in-our online videos, whatever the president of the NNSCRA Seth Cole desires for his channel. Be sure to check out Seth's Duracell Cup Series, also on this channel as well too. And I guarantee his races are a lot better than what I have to offer as well too. So that will do it here today at the Colorado National Speedway. For now, this is James Qualls. This has been a production of the NNSCRA. Offline racing at its best. We will see you at IRP for the Kroger 300 from the Indy Short Track.